Guys had great enthusiasm, got a lot of things done, got better in some things, got some execution, got some other things installed that we need to get installed, and just very proud of the attitude and overall effort and the way we practice, and the execution the way we practice, and very good day today. Questions?
Any update on Tyler Hunter? Is still
he had surgery today on a cervical bulging disc in his neck, and he will be out for the season, but expect to make a full recovery and be back next year.
So he couldn't play football again?
Yes.
I know obviously it hurts to lose him.
Yeah, but I'm just happy for him. Oh,
right?
It's super for him.
Right.
That's tremendous for him, and definitely we do. But that's the ultimate goal. What's best for him?
Was it tenuous? There was a chance that he might not be able to play again?
Well, you don't ever know till you go in. When
Especially
you get
with that area,
when you get in
right?
the next, and till they go in there, and that's why we send them to the best people in the world, and we send them to the top people who do the NFL stuff and do all that stuff all the time, and see tons of them. They're specialists in that, and that's why we send them to the best. They got the best care.
I assume he was relieved.
Oh, very much so, very much so, and he's extremely excited. I mean, down but excited at the same time.
How many different opinions did you get? Only the two? I know.
No, there was a couple. I mean, they called different opinions across, but then we picked up who we thought were the best people in the world.
Surgery in town?
No, he was in Chicago.
Oh, okay, all right.
And he's under that 30% threshold, so he got a red shirt.
Yeah, he can. He is capable of redshirting, yes.
obviously the move for Jalen to there is something that you've been working on all along, but having this extra bye week, is it a chance for him to kind of catch up and get his feet under him a little bit more at safety?
Well, I don't think there's any doubt to continue to more, but we feel very good about where he's at. We don't think there's anything he has to do to catch up, but it does help. I mean, the more time you're there and the more reps you'll get, but we've been cross-training for a long time. And that's why we do all that all the time, because you never know.
It's pretty remarkable for a true freshman to be able to start at two positions and do it.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, very mature, very intelligent, and can contain a lot of information and process it.
I was going to ask, Brian Stewart.
Good. I mean, he didn't practice today. We'll hold him for that, but he seems very good, responding very well.
With an injury like that, there's really no way for you guys to notice it at the time. Was it
No.
just talking to him?
Well, talking to him and then watch his actions. You know what I'm saying, and different things, and you don't. I mean, I've had him and played and played through them, and then 3 series later been pulled for a game. You just don't. I mean, in your instincts. You don't understand it, but when you get like that, your body, your instincts just take over what you do.
Because he's still pointing out linebackers.
Oh yeah, exactly right. Exactly right.
Do you have like a guy on the sidelines that's monitoring?
Oh yeah, the doctors and the trainers. They're all the time.
They keep an eye out for if somebody might have had a hit like that and try and.
They watch the hits. They do things exactly.
Where did his hit take place? Was it at the goal line?
There was a shot about the 4th play. Somebody caught him in the jaw, it looked like, and then I think in the goal line, Carlos went through the goal line. He was making a block, and the guy had his leg. He was trying to get to the back, and he was like on his knee, and Carlos caught him in the back of the head as he ran through. Just in the pile of people.
And it's a pile of people.
You don't. That's football.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's football.
And DeMonte, is he in?
He seems to be getting better, but those things are day to day. Good thing we got an off week too.
Jimbo, I think you guys have 45 plays this year, 20 yards or more. What's been and last year at this time I think you had 30. You're still doing good on offense, but this year seems to have even a big play capability.
Well, I think experience.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, your receivers are more polished. They know what they're doing better. The offensive line's protecting better. They know they pick up blitzes better. Your running backs are more experienced. Now your quarterback isn't, but he's very special, and he has the knowledge and has gained that information. And the people around us were executing. I mean, it's him, but it's all the other folks too that have grown and understand the offense and how to do things and little things that give you those opportunities.
In the middle of the field, how crucial is that when you're talking about developing big plays?
Oh, I always say this: turnovers, penalties, big plays are the most critical things because they change field position, they put points on the board, and that's what, to me, decides the outcomes. And then you got red zone efficiency, third down efficiency, but those other 3 categories are very critical in winning ball games. Those are, and the way the athletes are today, that's extremely critical.
I think I saw it on your coach's show, or you might have said it afterwards. That's when you know a quarterback kind of is really getting it, is when he's exposing the middle of the field.
Oh, there's no doubt. When you're throwing the ball between the hashes, you know he understands. Because you just don't go slinging that thing around in the middle of the field if you don't know what's going on, because they're coming from all different angles.
You mentioned you talked about third down efficiency. What's made you guys so good on third down? Because you guys converted a ridiculous amount of your third and longs.
If you look at our first down, third down we have hit some third and longs, but we're very efficient on first down. You don't be great on third down, be great on first down. And try to be in 3rd and 6 or less a lot. You know what I mean? It really helps. But we've had a third down because we are skilled. But we work on a lot. We spend a lot of time on that. Those are critical points of the game that we spend a lot of time in film study and out here on the field on.
You peeking at some early film of Clemson for this week?
Oh yeah, we've looked at Clemson, we've looked at NC State, looked at Miami, looked at Florida. I mean, all our opponents. We've had our GAs certain things, and there are different things we know are issues that we're going back studying every day of all of our opponents right now and trying to install and do different things during the week. But we've looked at some of all those guys. Yes.
Will that help you more because they're playing Boston College, a team you've already played? You kind of know what they do. Does that give you a little bit of an advantage?
I mean, anytime you play common opponents, I think it does, but it just depends on what their style of defense is or offense or whatever, to how what they try to do against you.
Jameis has obviously made a few of those plays where he scrambled out of trouble, and is that something that you had a good feel that he was capable of doing before? Because obviously he's not getting hit in practice and stuff like that.
No, I mean, you watch him in high school, and guys that are very instinctive and athletic and play with a lot of presence around them and feel pressure, and I mean, those are things that he's always done his whole life.
And obviously, I think Clemson is leading the nation in sacks. Maybe their defensive front.
I don't know that.
They've been very good anyway.
Oh, so, they get pressure on you now. They can bring it. There's no doubt.
To have a guy like Jameis who has responded so well against the blitz, who obviously has that mobility.
You got to be able to handle the blitz. You got to be able to move your feet. You got to feel pressure. You're going to have to get out, and we're going to have to. And the guys around him will have to play well blocking.
Coach, how pleased were you with the nickel formation? You guys came out in it and just seemed like it matched up really well against the spread and what Maryland was doing.
Yeah, it did. I mean, that's why I say you match athlete with athlete, and that's very critical. And that's a lot of learning on those guys because they have to learn the linebacker responsibilities, and that's something we do, and that's what we do on defense. Is one of the things I like.
Because obviously you weren't a part of all of them, but Florida State hasn't won in Death Valley in a long time. What is it about that atmosphere that makes it such a difficult place to play?
Well, here's the thing. I always remember, people always say, does the helmet make the player? Does the player make the helmet? Does the atmosphere make the players, or do the players make the stadium? First of all, they got good players. Secondly, they're coached extremely well. And then third, they have a great atmosphere and environment of 80-some thousand folks there that love football, and it's very passionate. So I think all three of those things make it very tough to win in Death Valley.
I mean, you've obviously coached in a lot of SEC stadiums. Is it very on par with what you'd seen?
Yeah, I mean, it's very in that same atmosphere and environment, just very much like Doak Campbell.